Don't forget to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you know when videos drop. Thanks for watching.
Frankentomatoes. I'm standing next to what we call our Frankentomatoes. My goodness, they have the weirdest leaf configuration, and some of the tomatoes look really frightening, all ready for Halloween. But it's not Halloween yet. In fact, the leaves out by our mulberry bush are turning weird. All kind of configurations all over the place. And then, right in our potato patch, our potatoes are going really crazy. They're dying. But they're not ready to be producing potatoes yet. And we have 15 apple trees on the property. How many apples do you suppose we get out of those trees every year? Lots, you would imagine. Doesn't happen that way. If we're lucky, 3 dozen apples at the most. You see, earlier on in the season, when we planted this experimental garden here of peppers and tomato plants, we were hoping to be able to have something go good. It seems like every year I plant my garden, it gets destroyed by farm pesticides. Whether they're farm pesticides application on the ground around us or in the air around us. A long time ago, we had a good conversation with Willie the crop duster, a good friend of ours, and we have another crop duster, I'll keep his name out of this, who was kind enough to give us an aerial view of what our farm looks like and how they have to go around it to kind of keep us safe from any of their pesticides drifting off target to us. Here's the video that they shot last year. That was a wonderful view of our farm. Lots of greenery, but I'm guessing if it continues on like it has been the last 2 years, there's going to be very little greenery left on this farm because of all the drifting of pesticides. We're adjacent to the Iowa Interstate Railroad, and that railroad over there has a big canyon that goes way down low, and it creates all kinds of turbulence. And I guess last year and this year, the Frankentomatoes got a hold of it. The leaves are curling and look ugly. The tomatoes and peppers are not even growing much. Now we're keeping our fingers crossed because one helicopter pilot always calls us before he sprays to make sure the winds are in the proper direction not to hurt our things. Not all the fixed wing airplanes or helicopters do that. We even had a helicopter not long ago right down the road over here, and he flew right into the place, and he was only about 1/4 of a mile away. The peacocks were yelling and screaming and making all kinds of noise, and then he flew back off to go spray those chemicals, and they were sort of coming in this direction. We're keeping our fingers crossed because we have some good apples on the apple tree for a change. We're hoping to have more than a couple or 3 dozen apples. But the fungicide's not cleared for apple trees. Now, some fungicides are. The soybeans and the corn fungicides are only good for those crops. They destroy apple trees. We know. We've had it happen many years. In fact, there's about 5 or 6 trees that have been killed on this property just because of that. But we are getting ready to look at these Frankentomatoes. They are absolutely interesting. They're not growing. Kind of a waste of time. Next year, we're going to have to find another way to see if we can have some tomatoes. The garden ones are not doing very good this year either. Nothing's doing good around here at all. I guess we're not supposed to live on our 4 acres. We're supposed to just let them do what they want to do. One farmer who happens to farm around here, we call him a seed planter, said to me, "You know, I got to spray, otherwise it's going to cause problems." Well, if he would have waited 2 more days, the winds were in a different direction, and it wouldn't have hurt his crops a bit. But I guess he expects us to go ahead and just say, "Hey, honey, go ahead and spray. Don't worry about it. It's okay if you kill our stuff." We have never caused any problems on this property for 38 years. It was good up until 1992, and then applications of farm pesticides continued forward all around this area. And now, that's all they do. We are almost at the end of what we call the flyover season here, where all these crop dusters are here. So far, not too many flew over the house. We even have crazy aerobatic World War II planes doing loop-de-loops around our property and scaring the peacocks. And that's not good, because they could break their necks when they hear the loud noises here. It's almost like we're at an air show on our property. I would rather go to the airport to watch it, not on our property. So that's the story here on the Peacock Farm, Frankentomatoes. I bet if you live in Iowa or a farm place, maybe you could get lucky and get some Frankentomatoes too. I wouldn't wish them on anybody. I'm hoping some year in the future we'll have things grow and not be killed by unwanted drifting of farm pesticides causing our Frankentomatoes and peppers. Thanks for viewing.
Hey viewers, don't forget to make a donation. The link's below.
Order the Wacky World of Peafowl books at peafowl.com.